Ladies and gentlemen, there has been global news on the wildfires, especially the fires that have affected Los Angeles and California in the United States of America. It has been a huge disaster that has displaced thousands of families, if not millions. And for once, this was news that shocked the world, to say the least. It has been an issue. Not even the American government was able to salvage the situation. It's also so saddening that the same has happened in Kenya. And maybe from this, we can be able to have a candid conversation on what we call climate change across the world, and not only in Africa or not only in Kenya. Maybe this is going to be a wake-up call to all of us on how we are supposed to prepare ourselves, because climate change is real. But now the problem is our politicians are using climate change as a cash cow. Now, the Kenya Red Cross today issued an update on the raging wildfires that broke in some parts of Isiolo County for 2 days now. Reports from the ground says elders, residents, and human rights activists have been up in arms since Wednesday this week over the government's apparent inaction after a fire broke out in Meriti sub-county. And according to reports in my position, the fire has consumed more than 10 kilometers square of grazing fields. The inferno has already consumed acres of grazing fields, leaving pastoralists, that is herders, lost a way on how they will feed their livestock. This is an issue that all of us need to begin to discuss, because when it happened in America, we all of us thought it was God's punishment, especially on counties like Los Angeles, because previously, for those of you who read history, Los Angeles has been a county where, or let me call it a city where many Hollywood actors and actresses live. It is a city that has been declared previously as a godless city. Now, when this fire broke out, personally, I thought maybe in one way or another, it is God who wants to show His mighty. And that could be real. Yes. Los Angeles is in ashes, a city that was respected, hosting billionaires. But when you look at it on media, you sympathize. While the inferno started in Meriti, reports say it has spread to Iresaboru, Badana, and the Sericho villages. Parts of Matriba, I don't know how you pronounce those words, and Korbesa and Malkagala have also been affected. And there is a genuine concern that if not contained, the fires could reach residential houses and other institutions in Isiolo County. As much as there are those fires, Kasongo is asleep in Nairobi. He has not spoken about those fires. The only opportunity he has gotten is an opportunity to respond to Uhuru Kenyatta. He has not gotten an opportunity to address the fast raging fires in Isiolo County. What he has seen that is more important to respond to is what Uhuru Kenyatta said. Who bewitched the Republic of Kenya? This is a disaster. This is like a pandemic. Ladies and gentlemen, people are losing lives. People are losing animals. People are losing their fields. But the president is still playing politics with people's lives. Nothing has been done so far from the Kenya Kwanza government. The Kenya Red Cross said that they have been responding to fires alongside the Kenya Wildlife Services. The national government is asleep. Nobody's talking about the 4 villages consumed by fire. Lakini watu wanacheza siasa tu. We spoke to friends from the Red Cross, to those we have contacts, and they told us that despite the efforts to contain it, they say the wildfires still remain active. And there is a genuine threat that that fire could be spreading into houses. Ladies and gentlemen, the government of Kenya is busy sending police to Haiti. Mumeona Murkomen amewachilia another contingent of police officers. Kazi wanaweza ni kusaidia nje. They are putting off houses of neighbors while our own house is on fire. The excitement they're having today is sending another contingent of police officers to Haiti to go and deal with guns. But nobody has raised any concern. Nobody has spoken about the fires in Isiolo, consuming 4 villages. And you tell us we have leaders. Leaders, you value foreign powers, but they don't value their own people. And you tell us that people are competent in this country. Then you tell us we don't shout. You tell us we don't talk. You tell us we are making noise. You tell us we are being incited. There is something wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, another factor that could be contributing to the raging fires, for those of you who happen to read the history of Isiolo has a dry climate that has left the grasslands prone to easily catching fire. Yeah? And ladies and gentlemen, according to the reports here, sisi tunaelewa that the fires themselves, the area is so dry, and that is why it is prone to the fires. Ladies and gentlemen, we are still waiting to see what Kasongo is going to say, but he's silent. Watu wanapiga tu siasa na watu wanaumia. Huko Isiolo, people are crying. The only excitement I've seen here ni watu wanasema ati tumetuma polisi Haiti. Tumetuma polisi Haiti. Ladies and gentlemen, as I finish, Isiolo has strong winds. And that can easily lead to the spread of wildfires. If the government cannot act urgently, this area is going to suffer a lot. God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. If you're watching this video, see you in the next video. Asanteni sana.